Good morning, Timmy Talkers. I hope you're all well. Now, there was a time that going to university, it wasn't for the wealthy, it was for the brightest and best, the ones who had ability. You did your O-levels, GCSEs, then your A-levels, then you applied to university to do a course which was generally of use to society. You got your grant, you studied. It was, for a lot of people, the first time anyone in their family had ever been to university. It was an aspiration to get there, and when you got there, you did everything you could to succeed and make everybody, including yourself, very proud. Unfortunately now, university is a business. Anybody can go. If every single person who left school went to university and got a degree, would that make degrees utterly worthless? Of course, because there's no benchmark to measure yourself on. So I always think if you go to university, do something like maths, sciences, medicine, dentistry, engineering, anything like that, that should be paid for you, because that is going to be of an absolute benefit to the country or society you live in. If you want to go and study gender affirming literature in postmodernist France, then feel free, but you pay for that, don't you? That would be the most useful thing for you to do. If you want to go and get £80,000 worth of debt, which you'll never pay back, to get a £30,000 a year job, that seems a bit silly. If I went to the bank and said I would like to borrow £80,000 because I want to buy £30,000 worth of magic beans, they'd probably turn me down. You can get a £30,000 a year job just by showing diligence and an aptitude for it. And now when people go to university, they don't want to go and aspire, they want to go and they join a victim group. They didn't pass their exams because of X, Y, Z. They didn't do very well because they were bullied, picked on, and not understood. They didn't change the course to suit them. They didn't shorten the exams. The paper wasn't yellow. They didn't let them use computers in their exams. Not everybody could do everything. If you don't pass your exams, it could be because, like me, you didn't try very hard, or you have no aptitude for it. There's no shame in that. That's just what you are. Find out what you are good at. But then you join a little victim group, and that makes all your excuses for you. It takes the fact that you can't do it away from you. You couldn't do it because someone else didn't let you. I heard someone on the radio just now who's an employer, and they said that is moving over into the workplace. They join a firm or a small company, and they want everything changed to suit them. They can't do the job, but they won't admit they can't do the job. They don't understand a business, but they won't understand. They refuse to understand that they just will never grasp it. If I had a builder who was absolutely superb at bricklaying and plastering without a degree, I would sooner have that one than someone with a degree who was absolutely shit at building. Just find what you can do. Don't make excuses. Aspire to be the best that you can on the abilities you have. For God's sake, don't go to university to study something utterly pointless that will help you nowhere in life. If you want to go to university, go and study something that's going to make you stand out. My ex-brother-in-law's got a PhD in pure mathematics. Absolutely outstanding, that is, isn't it? And he teaches maths, so that's passed on through the generations. I don't know anybody who's got a job having studied contemporary dance at university, because if there was 100,000 people doing contemporary dance and they all got their degrees, are there 100,000 contemporary dance jobs to go for? No. So don't come out of university and moan because you can't get your job in journalism. Don't come out of university and moan because you can't get your job at the zoo. It's a business. If 1 million people wanted to study Easter egg making at university to degree level, they would find those spaces and charge you accordingly. So don't join things and be a victim. Find exactly what you're good at. Don't spend 3 years at university just tossing it off. Aspire to be what you want to be. That's what it used to be. Proud to go to university, and you didn't want to let yourself or anyone else down. Now people go to university with the intent to fail and make an excuse for the rest of their life. I don't make excuses for the rest of our life. I've got a great life. well, I can't complain anyway. So today's song is Billy Idol, Eyes Without a Face, because my oldest one had it on in the car on the way and I haven't heard it for years. So cracking song, enjoy your day. I'm going to garden and hope it rains so I don't have to do it for very long. See you tomorrow, Timmy Talkers. Be brilliant.